Hey tankers, welcome to another episode of Ace of Aces. Today, we're going to have a ace game from one of our newer players in the clan, Psycho. And he's going to be driving a Glacial 112 in a game we're calling Psycho Rampage. So recently we did a video on the best tech treat tanks for tournament. Now we did not go into premiums, but if we were going to go into premiums, this is one we would probably mention. The Glacial 112 is it's a heavy premium tank that doesn't get a lot of credit. There is the other 112 premium tank, the WZ-112-2, I think it is, or -4, something like that. That's another premium Chinese heavy that came in the game, and that one is seen as a really strong, side scraping position tank, and you will definitely see those in tournament as well. This is the exact same tank. The stats are maybe slightly different in one or two categories, but it is virtually the same tank. Same gun, same everything. The Glacial 112 is the same thing. It's the WZ-112. It just one has a -2 or whatever behind it, and this one does not. Yeah, this one has a legendary camo. They're the same tank. They're virtually the same tank. Same gun depression, same everything. Here we see Psycho using the tank's mobility to his advantage. Now, one of the things that you want to see in in heavies with this Russian/IS, Chinese WZ line, they're all pretty much the same tanks. They were modeled after each other, and the Chinese made their own versions of the Russian ones, and that's where the WZ heavy line comes from. This tank is very comparable to like the Object 252. Yes, don't give me hate mail or arguments that the Object 25 is better, it's OP, blah 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 blah. Yes, at one time it was OP. It is definitely probably a better tank, but this is comparable. If you don't have the Object 252 and you do have this one will very much compete with it. It's got a really strong armor profile, almost the same gun, very, very, very comparable. So if you want, we'll call this a poor man's Object 252 because but it doesn't take away from the tank. It is still a really solid heavy. I own this one. I've had it for a few years. Love it. Actually, a couple years ago, it got an armor buff when all the heavies were getting buffed and adjusted to make it a heavy meta. That's one of the bonuses of the new change to the meta, where they're trying to push to mediums. A medium meta is they can't and won't touch the premium tanks, the ones you bought. They can't touch them. This one hasn't been nerfed, but I'm going to call it right here. Watch your tier 8 tech tree tanks. They're going to get nerfed. They might have gotten nerfed slightly in this last update, but you watch it. They're trying to push a medium meta. They really only messed with tier 10. Please do not be surprised if you start seeing some more nerfs to the tier 8 heavies and tier 9. Do not be surprised because it's going to happen. Anyways, getting back to Psycho's game, he's doing a really good job here. He is keeping himself mobile. He's watching where the fight goes. He's putting his gun to good use. Yes, he's taking a few hits, but he is playing a really solid game of just keeping himself in the game and putting his gun where it can do the most damage. Here he's playing that classic peek-a-boom style. Pull out, take a shot when you have a shell loaded. Do not pull out until you do. And he's using this other tank as cover, and he does take a hit, but he puts one in there, and that other heavy is just not going to be around for long. And here, Psycho is going to put another shot in, and there, that guy's dead. Now he's going to turn around and go after the other heavy, but again, he's keeping himself mobile and moving around the map, doing what he's supposed to. That object, or the VK-168 is playing, he's on his own. It's 2-on-5 at this point. He's going to die. You know, and Psycho again is doing a good job to try and keep himself out of the range of the other guy's gun. He needs to back up a little quicker here, or he's going to take a shot. And he turns around and hauls ass the other way. The 168's dead, and he's going to try and move around and help finish off that last tank. Again, he is using the Glacial's, you know, somewhat decent movement. I mean, I know it's slow, it's not a great fast tank, but he is doing the best he can to get around the map and put his gun where it needs to be. He's going to pull around and put a shot in the 252, and unfortunately, yep, but anyways, that's time limit, that's the points. All enemy tanks are destroyed. He pulls a really nice mastery. He gets a lot of awards there. We see he gets 2 kills. He puts out 5,000 damage in that game. That is awesome. What a good game. Only 2 kills, but like I said, he was all over the map putting shots out. Guys, as always, thank you for watching. And until next time, good hunting.